Okay, well, hello, whoever happens to be out there or whoever finds this stream later. Welcome, welcome. Let me see if I can get this chat up. Oh, Hank's Corner is here. Well, Hank, I think it's just you and me right now, but thank you for coming by. I guess me drinking liquid death is not a selling point for people. Oh, Carrie's here. Hey, Carrie. Welcome. And Liz is here. Okay. So, hi. Hope you guys are having a good evening, good morning, good wherever, whatever you are. I guess. Let me first. I'm a little bit disorganized. I literally just walked in and sat down and started working on setting up. I was at work a little longer than I anticipated, which seems to be a trend of these days. But I thought I'd try this anyway. So first, I'll pour my liquid death, see whether I live or not from the first sips. It is mango chainsaw. Liquid death mango chainsaw. Well, smells mango-y. So yeah, let's just pour it in there. And once I've drained this, then I'll see how it goes with vodka. Well, Liz, that actually is a very good question. But I'm surviving because I am not doing early mornings this week. That's for sure. Okay, yeah, that's not a good one. Kind of tastes like socks, actually. Yeah, this might be the actual one that kills me. We'll see. Anyhow, aside from me, once again, drinking liquid death and hopefully surviving, a couple of channels have shown this video already, so you may have seen it. Oh, you prefer the morning? I mean, your mornings, Carrie. My late nights. Actually, here, let me put up a link in case somebody wants to come up and talk. Anybody wants to plug something or tell us something exciting. I think I need to be careful here because I am trying to not create feedback, so I've got a little earpiece. Yeah, I'm afraid it might be strained through a jock sock or something. I don't know. Well, actually, the one I did, the middle one was actually not that bad. The first one was kind of flavorless. This one has a flavor, like I said, tastes like socks somebody has been wearing for at least a day. Maybe, Chilito length. I don't know. Let's see. I'm still dealing with this setup here. Why am I not seeing? Oh, because the window was too low. So I'll put this up in case somebody wants to join me up here. But then I'm going to run a bit of a video. You may have seen it, may not have seen it. But I think we will see this on this tactic to avoid traffic tickets. I think we'll be seeing it on the Trifold 3.0 whenever our favorite scholar gets around to making that. Oh, hey, Cap. Hey, Dan. Oh, everybody's coming in. But I'm going to run the video if I can make it run. Let's see. And I'm going to try something a little clever here. Yes, I am binge drinking. I am drinking liquid death. Oh. Dr. Edis Deletus. Hello, doctor.
Hello. Hola.
Yeah, it's mango chainsaw is the flavor of the Liquid Death. Tastes like socks. I said. I think I just cost me my sponsorship, but hey.
Oh well.
Yeah,
Maybe that's the flavor they're going for.
maybe they should have put it on the can if that's it. If that's it. But here is. Let me see if I can get this screen shared properly. If I click on the right thing, that will work. If everyone has seen it, not literally everyone. If one or two of you have seen it, then I won't show it. But if everyone has seen it, I won't. Let's see. Share screen. Share screen. There we go. Be careful. They will hear themselves. You're sharing everything that you hear, including their voice, blah, blah, blah. Well, I think I'm not hearing. So, yeah, well, so I don't know. Maybe you'll echo, Hank, but hopefully not.
I don't know. Am I echoing?
What's that?
I don't know. Am I echoing?
No, not yet.
Okay.
But does this car look familiar to anybody?
Where she abuses a rumble strip.
Uh, abuses as in her innovative way of trying to get out of a ticket.
Well, at the end of the video, you can no longer say she's full of shit.
Okay, this is that one. Well, Carrie got busy, so he didn't see much of it. So yeah, I'm starting about 9 minutes in because that's when it starts getting good and where we start seeing how I believe we'll be seeing this as part of the how to avoid a traffic ticket. It'll be on the trifold next. So I'm just going to start it up and.
Well, the trifold might have come in handy to use as something to wipe with after she was done.
Yeah. But okay, here goes.
Lisa, back here one more time. Shut that door. Shut that door. Shut that door so that. I don't want the door gets knocked off. Yeah. Sure, you get it.
That's your driver's license, I think.
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. Put it in your pocket. Lisa,
Yes, sir.
step back here.
I am.
Step back
Yeah,
here
I'm
with
just
me.
getting my driver's license.
Just put it back in the console and step back here. Lisa, step back here with me.
I have.
You have a gun in here or something? What's going on? Step back here with me.
What are you doing?
I'm checking you, make sure you haven't had too much to drink.
I have.
Okay, well, step back here. We'll find that out. Step back here, Lisa.
Sir, you're scaring me.
Do what? Step back. We're in traffic lane. We're in a traffic lane. We won't need to be. Step right back here behind your vehicle. Right over here so we don't get hit by another car. All right. Big deep breath. Blow till this thing clips. You'll hear it clip. An audible clip. Big, big, big blow. Blow.
What's that?
It's a PPT, portable breath test.
Huh?
It's a portable breath test. Big, big
Where's my
breath.
keys?
They're on top of your vehicle.
Where?
On top of your vehicle.
You're
Big,
very
big breath.
creepy.
No, I'm not shooting you. This is a PPT.
Who?
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Wait.
I'm going to take you to jail to test you for DWI.
I have to do this.
Well, you'll have to take you to the jail.
Wait, I have to shit on my pants.
Well, you'll have to.
I need to get.
No.
I'm
Turn around.
who? Right
No,
here on
turn
the
around.
short. I have.
Turn around.
Can I have a piece of paper?
No, ma'am, you cannot. You'll have to pull your pants up. Pull your pants up.
I have to.
Pull your pants up. Pull your pants up. Don't step in it.
You're making me.
Ma'am,
Stop!
put your hands behind your back.
What are you doing?
I'm taking you.
Wait! Stop! right. Spit out!
No! Stay in the vehicle!
Don't shoot. What are you doing?
Give some help.
Stop!
Put your hands
Stop it!
Put your hands behind
You
your
just
back.
made me stop! Stop it!
I'll pay you right here.
Are you kidding
And of course, her pants are still down and around her knees.
Stay in the vehicle. Ma'am, I'll pay you. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right now. Yes, ma'am, but can I get you? You get on the ground.
Can I put my hands
Get on the ground. I'm going to pay you. And that, ma'am, get on the ground.
I will. Can I?
Get on the ground.
Can I please put my hands up?
I'll put
I'll do it.
Put
Just a
get
minute.
on the ground. Get on the ground. I don't want to hurt you.
I don't,
Get on the ground.
okay, just a minute. I'm pulling up my pants.
Pull them up. I'll pull them the rest of the way up. You get your hands up. I'll put you on the ground. Yes, ma'am. You're going to jail.
Okay, wait.
I don't remember what state it is. I'll look it up.
Stop.
I think this was Missouri or Wisconsin.
Get on the ground.
I'm just
I think that could be Arkansas. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, cat mew.
just a minute.
So did Liz. Arkansas.
Oh, it hurts.
Ma'am, don't. I'm going to pay you if you don't quit.
Okay, I'm just. Wait a minute.
No. Get on the ground now.
I
Ma'am,
am.
I'm going to pay you. Get on the ground. We'll pull your pants
Okay,
up.
cool. Put up my pants just a minute. Don't do it. Stop. Don't do it.
Get on the ground.
Okay, so he did tase her. It had no effect.
Get that.
Yeah, looks like he
I'm not going to kill you, ma'am.
shot her twice with the taser, it looks like.
Where's my
Ma'am, step out of the vehicle.
Are you shooting?
No, I'm not going to shoot you. I'm taking you to jail for DWI. Get out of the vehicle.
It's my car.
I don't care whose car it is. Don't come up. That's fine. I've got other units on the way.
Where? My car.
I appreciate you stopping. I've got her keys.
Maybe she thinks he's just wanting to shoot the shit.
Well, anyhow, that seems to be a novel approach to try to get yourself out of, well, at this point, getting arrested. I think she, but yeah. So is that trifold material or not? And yes, it is Arkansas. It says the Arkansas State Police, which I guess is right here too, ASP. So anyhow, I saw a clip of that on another channel and went and found the video and thought it was worth sharing. Yeah, it could be the promise to make a good connection. So is that a good reason to prolong a traffic stop?
It was a crappy reason.
Yeah. You know, this guy, this officer, whoever he is, this trooper, the rest of his career, people are going to tell this story. And when he retires, they will tell this story about him and this lady. At least I hope this is an unusual occurrence for him. Doing all the crappy puns. Yep. As well you should.
I wonder if after this he had to carry a pooper scooper as part of his equipment.
Oh, well, here's what troubles me the most. So the lady takes a dump, right? She's talks in here about how she. Oh well, here I'll show you two things that kind of troubled me about this particular police officer. You know, I don't know how long he's been on patrol, but and it's probably just him that uses this vehicle, but well, here they are. Maybe he's already done the thing. Hang on.
Well, she's
Yeah,
already wiped her seat on her own, or wiped her ass on her own seat when she
Oh.
got into it with her pants down.
That's true. That's true. So maybe it's not going to be as bad for this guy's patrol car, but I no longer feel so bad about the state of my back seat when I. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. So they eventually they get her handcuffed. He wrestles her to the ground and gets her handcuffed. So let's see if. Okay, it hasn't happened yet. All right, I couldn't remember. Okay, so he moves whatever that kid is. He moves a clipboard. He moves whatever that is. And then he's got all the.
I don't know about it happening at least once a week across the country. At least not during a traffic stop.
Oh wait, let me actually finish this down a bit. I'm sorry, Hank. What was that?
Liz said I'm willing to bet this happens at least once a week across the country. I'm like, I don't know about that. At least not taking a shit during a traffic stop.
Yeah. But this is amazing, all this stuff this guy has down next to his back seat. Although, when I first saw this, I thought he was moving a bunch of trash, but actually it all looks like it's equipment or Suboxone or something like that. So maybe it wasn't a bunch of fast food wrappers like I first thought. But like I said, no longer feel so guilty about my back seat. Although it's kind of beat up his back seat anyway. But yeah, you're right. Her car probably has most of the stench in it. But never on the rumble strip. Yeah. So it's just covered my screen. Yep, on the plastic seats, removable ones. Yep. But this poor guy here, because she gets in the car at 15 minutes. Her passenger
your name and date of birth and stuff.
Sits in that car for another 10 or so minutes. It's got to stink like. Well, maybe her poop, maybe her shit don't stink.
Maybe.
I'm sure if you ask her, that's what she'd tell you.
When I shot my taser, both of them at the same time, didn't have any effect. She got in the car.
Oh gosh.
I had to push her down.
So what was for dinner, Carrie?
I just got behind her, shoved, and she went down, but I could not get handcuffs on her. They wouldn't get shit off her either. So.
That poor guy sitting in that car. Hopefully the windows are open.
So he makes
everything.
The other occupant.
I hadn't checked with him yet. I ain't got
All right.
ID from
This
him or
is-
anything. I've been dealing strictly with her.
Is anything
I
fun
bet
happen?
he's used to dealing with her shit.
Yeah. Does anything else fun happen in this video? I haven't. I've watched to this
I don't
point.
think so.
Officer.
What you said?
I was hoping maybe she would freak out some more. She seems like she's settled down a little bit. Okay. Well, so there you all have it. If you're ever going to write a ticket, that's probably better than the trifold. if you use it properly. I don't know that she used it properly.
Anybody seen my PBT? It may be in her car. I don't know. I may have put it back in my car.
And nobody wants to touch it anymore.
I'll look. I had it.
All right. Oh, what did I just do? Did I just turn off
She threw
chat?
my taser out into the road.
Still going on to me.
Uh-oh.
No, it's a new one, yellow.
Okay. Well, anyhow, I think I may have just shut down. Well, here, maybe not. There we go. Okay, it's back on. Hey,
It never went
Virgo.
off on mine.
What's
Hey,
that?
Virgo.
It did go off on yours?
No, it did not.
Oh, okay. Hey, Virgo. So, anyhow, Liquid Death, Mango Chainsaw. I can't recommend it straight. I'm not sure I can recommend the pooping on the side of the road as a way to avoid getting taken to jail for DUI. But maybe she just needs to refine her technique. So, anyone think it's going to be a fundraising effort? Oh, this is. Oh, wait, no, hang on. This is from 2001. I just noticed. Oh, so this lady, it's too late for us to ask Chili to help her, I guess, because it's August 2001. I didn't realize this was such an old tape. So it's making the rounds again, I guess.
Yeah, the first time I saw it was last summer. Last fall.
Okay, yeah, I've never seen it before until I saw a little clip of it, and then I saw another bit of it on Law Talk with Mike, and he blurred out everything. What's the fun in that?
Yeah,
Let's
I've
see.
seen about 3 other channels that have recently used this tape again.
So it's making the rounds again. I was just amused, and I wanted to also see how Yakety Sax would work with the whole action. So I don't know if that was too soft for anybody to hear, but I was trying to mix the sounds.
Oh, I heard it.
Okay. I was trying to drown out.
You could barely hear it.
Okay, so a little too low. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna pour vodka in here. We'll see whether it. Oh, that was a little too much. Oh shit. Oh well. It's in the glass now, therefore it must be drunk, right?
That's the rules.
Yeah. I think I'll be sleeping in tomorrow. Actually, I still have a little bit of writing to do before I call it a night. So we'll see how well that turns out. Let me put the link out there in case someone else wants to come up, and in case someone wants to doing the spicy with the ground at a car wash. I don't know what that is. Hopefully, car wash is in the title. I can go look it up.
Oh, yeah. I think she's referring to the guy that was getting a little bit too intimate with the car wash.
Intimate with the car wash. All right, now I was curious. Now I'm just a tiny bit frightened.
You should be.
All right, so let's put some of this in here. And it says usually it's the mermaid vodka. Okay, this thing actually, yes, you put vodka in it and you actually get a little more mango flavor, and the socks are not there. The sock flavor is gone, which is, yeah, I mean, same thing happened with one of the other ones. I mixed it with vodka and the flavor shifted and got actually more pronounced.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I put a little too much vodka in it, but
I've been keeping my eye out for the new Hard Mountain Dew.
Oh, they're making hard Mountain Dew now?
Yep.
Didn't realize that.
I've heard it's worth trying.
Yeah, I have to look for it at the gas stations and 7-Eleven. Yeah, Liz, 2 out of 3, even better with alcohol. So they make good mixers actually. I don't do a lot of sparkling waters. I usually do milk and juices and stuff. But yeah, this got much better with the vodka. Whoa. Wow, no, I don't really follow Cyrax much. I don't follow him at all, really. Seems like a sad kind of guy. But now that you brought up the news, let's see what it says. Why did he attack the guy? Do we know? Cyrax arrested, streamed 3 hours ago. Let's see what this says. Most things are improved with vodka. That is also a true statement. Yep, it says 6/25/23. Cyrax arrested. Let's see the context. A guy was picketing with a sign at Chance's house. That's his name, Chance, right?
Yep.
Guy was picketing with a sign outside of Chance's house. Chance went out with a bat and swung at the guy. And the guy, I guess, the bat was caught and taken away, and the cops were called. Well, shall we watch this? Got it up.
Do you?
Oh wait, this is my channel, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Was picketing the house. Said he was a pedo. Yeah, let's watch it. Although I have to say, what clips I've seen of this guy, he seems like, oh, Virgo just said it. Seems like he's not all there, and he seems like he's going downhill. And I've always wondered, does he deserve the torment that he gets? Does anybody deserve the torment that this guy seems to get? But let's see what's going on here.
Every time I say no to that, then he proves me wrong.
Yeah, see,
he raped a blind boy when he was the first atrocious thing that I've heard of him doing.
Oh my, okay. I stumbled on a documentary some guy did. I have to find it again, but there's like someone that has little videos he's done of like the 10 worst YouTubers or the 10 most disgusting YouTubers, and one of them was on Cyrax, and I thought about watching it. Then I just got distracted, but I guess I need to go back and look at that. Yeah, that's pretty damn awful.
Be careful with the Cyrax shit. If you start working down that rabbit hole, you can get sucked in and lost.
Well, this clip is there's Dan. Let Dan come up too. There's a 45-minute video about this, and there's this clip which is a minute. So let's at least start with that. Hello, Dan. Welcome.
Absolutely deserves the shit he gets.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a self-confessed pedo.
Has he, been jailed or anything for it, or?
Not that I'm aware of, but he openly admits it online.
He does. Okay.
On his own lives.
Gosh. Okay. Yeah, I'm again totally unfamiliar with the guy.
And has a habit of contacting like 15-year-old girls and stuff.
Yep.
Also has a unique claim to fame that YouTube can't recognize his genitalia as genitalia.
Ah! Oh my
He's
God.
repeatedly showed it on his lives, and the algorithm does not recognize it as what it's supposed to.
Wow.
He showed it at least a half dozen times on one of Kate's streams, and her
Well,
stream never got
that's-
shut down because YouTube didn't recognize the peen from the
Ah!
algorithm.
Well, that's something.
Mind you, he has also mutilated it.
Okay.
Yes. He's put things up his pee hole that shouldn't even be considered.
Okay. Now you're taking even more of Carrie's appetite away.
From
Also, you
stylist
don't
to
want to ever
a
mess with his fidget spinner.
no.
Oh, God.
His bat wing fidget spinner's been places that yeah.
No fidget spinners can go. Oh my gosh. Rats have bigger bits. Well, it is Australia.
He's stretched out his pee hole now, and he's got an external vagina.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna run this tape now. That's more and more horrible. Maybe I don't want to look into whatever this is. But yes, here's the 1 minute thing that popped up. Let's see. Oh,
That's it. Let it all out. Let it all out, Cyrax.
I want to know why you did this to me.
Because you're a child predator.
okay. So this is after the bat attack. Do we have the bat
Mhm.
attack? That's what I want to see. I don't, you know. So the guy gets.
Oh, I don't know. His screaming about being arrested could be interesting.
All right. Okay. Let's watch this first.
Okay, well, tell that to the evidence that speaks.
Do you have anything?
Actually, this is public. Yeah, this is public. Oh, yeah. I'm just public. Sir, will
You gotta go.
you need to keep him away from me.
You gotta go.
You're gonna go to jail too,
You
Ed?
gotta get that.
You're gonna go to jail too? This is
That must be
public.
his grandfather.
This is public.
Not right here, ain't.
This is a public
No.
sidewalk.
No, his
Back up
grandmother's
before you catch a
boyfriend.
charge too.
Ah. Okay.
Baby, come on.
Why did you guys try to help me when I screamed for help?
When you scream for help.
All the time I screamed for help.
Sure, yeah.
I'm sorry that this happened.
This is a trial one for when they arrest you for being a pedophile.
Okay.
Joining us now with
That was kind of muted for him.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
Yeah, he screamed much better when he was getting his ass kicked by Marty.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Marty, that's the guy that he stole songs from, or the other way around, something like that.
Cyrax turned up to beat somebody up and ended up getting his ass handed to him.
Oh. Let's see.
Music
So-
Biz Marty exploits the fuck out of Cyrax, so I'm not a big Music Big Marty fan.
Because I just remember, I mean, what I picked up from bits and pieces, he started out making YouTube music videos. I mean, him being the musician, and someone.
No.
Well,
we
I'm
can't
using the
allow
term
that line
loosely.
to stay.
I'm using the term loosely from everything I've seen, but there was someone, either another musician or producer or somebody, that either took pity on him or saw potential and started working with him and ended
No,
up having
they-
their music stolen by Cyrax. That's the story.
They just pretend to be helping Cyrax out to exploit him further.
Oh yeah. I know
Which-
that's what's happening now.
I'm not having any sympathy for Cyrax himself, but the assholes that take advantage of his flaws are fucked in the head too.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm see pictures of this guy and I see clips of him, and it just seems like to call it low-hanging fruit is an exaggeration, and to be picking on I'm not sure what is wrong with him, but there's many things. Like he must have both a lot of physical problems and a few mental ones. But let me look at this 45-minute one. Maybe there's a clip. If the guy's outside protesting, you would think he would be filming himself, right? He seemed like he was going off on this public space, so he might be one of these soft sit guys.
Am I super clear?
All right, let's see. So we got Cyrax's head. Don't care. That's the arrest footage again. We just saw that. So this guy's just running the 1 minute arrest over and over. Oh no, what's this? This is different. This might be it. All right, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that's bull. Don't play with that shit. Zero desire to change situations because they make too much money. Yeah, if they're doing it, yeah, that's not right. But let's see if this is anything.
But I will be up around 11:10 tomorrow, and I might start the stream off.
Yeah, I'm just
Hey,
public.
hold on,
Sir,
hold on. I still can't believe this happened, guys. I'm really drunk. I can't believe this happened. I don't understand why my body tells me when to get drunk and it like knows that this is going to be the perfect night to get completely blasted. Like the last time I got this blasted was 3/3/23, and I was.
Okay, so there's no footage of the actual attack.
when you scream for help.
All the time.
Okay, well, so no voyeurism tonight, I'm afraid, except beyond this.
I'm quite impressed Cyrax was able to swing a bat.
He does. This is the guy who was shot at, right? Somebody shot into his bedroom or something like that. Yeah, I think I saw that on the Maslow report.
Allegedly.
He made the claim, but it's sketchy at best.
Okay.
Let's be honest, it's Cyrax. It would not be beyond belief that he's the one that shot at his bedroom.
Wow. But yeah, he lives. This is his grandmother's house, and he lives up in the attic, as I recall, or the top
Well,
floor.
they're in the process of getting evicted
Oh,
because of Cyrax's bullshit.
oh. Well, maybe I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. No matter how curious I am. I think I know enough at this point. But so that's really all I had for this beautiful evening. Anything coming up on your channel, Dan, or any Welsh news?
There might be.
I mean, sorry, Dr. Deletus, Dan, Dr. Deletus, everybody.
Yeah, well, tonight we're going to be having Dickbag Patrol as our special guest, going through some of his videos and give the chat an opportunity to ask him questions.
Oh, cool. Oh, a kitty bat. What does that mean? Kidson bat? I don't know what that means. But yeah, actually I watched some of his videos. They're kind of fun. His channel does deserve more attention than it seems to be getting. So that's good.
Yeah.
And I am coming to realize that as much as I do not like him, I am getting Cholito'd out. I tried listening to Merv's latest bit on his court filings, and I just could not get. I couldn't. I got bored and went and did something more productive with my time.
Are you sure that was you were getting Cholito'd out and not that rather Merb is a disingenuous prick and about as much fun to listen to as cutting your own penis off with a blunt spoon?
Well, there are the roosters as well going on, so there's that.
True, them
but-
interrupting is the most interesting bit of a Merb stream.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Low Speed Belly Drag. I believe you're new in these parts, or at least you've never said hi before, so welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well.
He's probably on the search for crayons.
Who, Merb?
No, Low Speed.
Low Speed. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh. So. Yeah, but.
He's a Marine.
Ah, okay. All right. I was about to, gosh, am I gonna have another fight in my side chat here?
Well, with Low Speed. No, Low Speed's cool.
Okay, good. I liked his chili live stream. I'll try it out. Yeah, where'd you hide then, Welsh?
They're somewhere in Steve's room. You'll never find them.
Uh-oh. Yeah. So, any word back from YouTube as to the nonsense?
I have a meeting with them in a couple of hours.
Oh, perfect. Excellent.
Gone public with the number of attempts he's made.
It now stands at 39.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, it's gone up since last night.
Yep, I've had more emails.
Oh, all targeted at your channel.
Oh yeah, those are just the ones against me.
Oh my gosh.
34 of which have been automatically rejected by YouTube going, no.
Yeah.
And then he cries with YouTube and tries to... Honestly, the stuff he sends YouTube is just hilarious. I don't think he realizes that it gets forwarded to me.
Well, the claims he makes to courts are hilarious. If they weren't such a
YouTube
waste of
sent to
time and money.
Delete Laws when he put in his latest one.
I'm sorry, YouTube did what?
That they put in Chili put in his latest requests to YouTube. YouTube sent back saying, "Hi, Delete Laws, we're concerned that your copyright notification may not be valid for some or all of the videos identified in your notification. Please keep in mind that in many countries it is legal to use copyright works in specific ways without the owner's authorization, particularly for transformative purposes such as news, reporting, parody, commentary, or review. In some countries protect such uses under the doctrines of fair use or fair dealing."
And those countries include the UK and the States.
Yep.
And well,
His reply is hilarious. "While I appreciate your concern, the DMCA rules are very clear. These URLs are listed in this ongoing federal tort lawsuit for copyright infringement, meaning until the case is determined, the videos must be removed. Here's the link to the court case. Thanks for doing your job, Jose de Castro." He actually thought that would work. That they would suddenly go, "Oh, yep, that's absolutely right. Small problem. Listing my videos in the court case rather than your source material is a problem. He doesn't own the copyright records for those videos.
Yep.
He does not have my name or mention me in the court documents. He also screwed up his own filing of the DMCA takedown request because he forgot to put in his phone number or his address. Both legal requirements.
Oh yeah. Wait, they're also even on the little form you got to fill out to submit.
Uh-huh. He didn't fill it in.
And he's even himself said he's not doing it because he really is serious about wanting to protect his works. He just wants to shut people up and cost them time and money.
But Chile should pay attention to Section 512F of the DMCA.
Well, let's.
Using it for malicious purposes is not a legal act.
What was the section? I think I know what it is.
512F.
512F?
Yep.
There we go. Let's see. I think actually it's what I think I heard Hank say anyway. B, C, D, E. Yeah, misrepresentations. Any person who knowingly material represents under this section, he represents that it's infringing, represents that the material, let's see, shall be liable for any damages, including costs and attorney fees. Yep, this can very easily be turned right around on him and end up doing to him what he tries to do to others. Because he's so sloppy. It's like you said.
He has been kind enough to admit in several of his shows lately that Jeff fucking Lloyd is the financial backer of Delete Laws.
Yes, I caught one of those moments. I think it was you guys running in the background. Hank's Corner running in the background, and he was going on about now his fantasy about being governor of something somewhere someday.
Yeah, was that the one where he's talking about how he and Jeff Lloyd decided to go into social media as a stepping stone for political purposes?
Yep, that's the one. He's outside of the Las Vegas jail and showing that he doesn't know the difference between jails, which are under the court system authority, and the sheriff's department, which is, well, under the sheriff, and very much other ignorant babble that was going on. Unless, of course, maybe Nevada is a very strange place.
Also, really? He considers the Golden Nugget paradise? Really? Really? No.
So this actually, yeah, lately he's been bringing up that Jeff Lloyd fellow a lot more than he has in the past, it seems.
Yeah. I mean, my meeting with YouTube couldn't have possibly to do with something that he signed and that I've just put in the chat. It couldn't possibly be to do with that matter.
Yeah, in case the chat gets taken away like it did on my stream the other night. I learned something about this. When they strike you for...
if they edit or if you edit your video at all, the chat goes.
The side chat all of the side chat gets nuked, and I discovered that when I said, I'll just... There was that Lonely Island song that I played that got the stream taken down. Everything else was fine. So Surrender Monkey no longer gets to pick songs. That's a new rule. But yeah, so I take that out and then boom, side chat's gone. And that's a shame because that's usually the best part of this thing. But yes, I understand that abuse of this tool will result in termination of my YouTube channel. Oh no. What a terrible, terrible fate that would be.
I know.
Did that sound sarcastic?
I was going to go more disingenuous.
Oh, okay. Damn it. I need to... I know I shouldn't have hired his acting coach. Damn it. Oh well.
It's almost as disingenuous as when I try and convince people I'm a nice person.
Yeah.
If anybody believes that, it's their own damn fault.
I sure as hell don't believe it.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
Chili's already got another. If Delete Laws gets shut down, DLZ Clips will be his main channel.
No, he can't. He has a problem with that one.
Really?
Yeah, the takedown is for your channel and all channels associated with it.
So even though
he's 50% owner of that one.
Oh.
Remember all the fun and games they had when they were trying to set up the AdSense and the original Delete Laws clips got deleted? Because they couldn't set it up right.
Right. And I figured that Colin was, because of the whole situation with the other Delete Laws clips, that Colin was just, Colin had, I can't figure that.
They tried to submit fake ID for Colin. And that's when YouTube annexed it. Went, nope, not paying you, nope. And your channel's gone.
Gosh.
And they were desperately trying to switch it over to Chili's company, which they did for the new one. Oops, that may not have been a great idea because it's his company. It's not difficult to prove.
Well, here's their next horizon, or their next. I thought Twitch. Well, again, I tried to play around with Twitch and decided that YouTube was taking up of my time. But Twitch is gaming, isn't it?
Mostly.
You see, Steve, you should do what I do. Set up StreamYards, right? And you can broadcast to Twitch, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube all at exactly the same time with doing no extra effort.
Oh yeah, I've got YouTube and Twitter set up right now. I need to go back in and fix the Facebook setup.
Yeah, but it literally broadcasts to all of them with the same button. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. You just, when you're setting up the stream, you just click on which of the destinations you want it to go to.
So I just have to set up a Twitch account and it'll work.
Yeah.
Okay.
You set up your Twitch account, you upload the details into StreamYard like you've done with your Twitter one, for the destination, and it just appears at the top there and you click which destinations.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking at you can even send it to LinkedIn. Which nothing I really talk about would be good for LinkedIn.
Yeah, he's trying to be active on TikTok again, which
could be funny.
Oh yeah, it's just a matter of time before the his TikTok enemies find him and destroy him.
Despite what Chili thinks, there's also a way to do it with TikTok through StreamYards too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
But TikTok I thought that was exclusively really short little videos.
No.
You can do lives.
Oh, you can do lives. It's just basically a way of getting out there to more people without really doing any extra effort.
Oh. Okay, no, yeah, you can do lives. They have, is it TikTok that kind of has a home shopping part of it, where people are selling knickknacks and stuff? Is that TikTok?
Probably.
Okay.
I have no idea.
I have to ask if I run into this lady again. I worked with a lady for just a couple of days, and I don't even know how this came up, but she started talking about how she buys and sells crystals. And she buys the crystals, and then she sometimes puts them in settings or otherwise, dolls them up, and then does these live broadcasts during which she kind of sells them in a home shopping network sort of format. I wish I could remember this. I was surprised when she told me what the platform was.
I've seen people do that on Facebook. I don't know about other social
Okay.
medias.
All right, maybe it just was Facebook. Maybe that's how it came up.
I don't pay much attention to TikTok other than what people use in YouTube videos.
Yeah, I don't get it. I've gone there a couple of times, and YouTube Shorts are alien enough for this clueless old guy. Yeah, this actually is also something that I've been wondering about. Well, with him and a bunch of the other kind of YouTube channel types and auditor types. I mean, they must have tax preparers, and they must be. They can't be that foolish.
Yeah, you can. Chile has had, I think it's 5 companies shut down for non-disclosure of tax.
Well, yeah, but some of those were California companies, and California is insane when it comes to their state tax system. It's ludicrous.
Well, the IRS is the IRS, no matter what state
Right.
you're in.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I'm saying those are folks you do not want to mess with. I would think if you have any kind of, if you're self-employed in any way, shape, or form.
Never mind
Well,
if you're self-employed. It's a real simple rule of life. You want a happy life? Don't fuck with the tax man. He will win. Always. Doesn't matter how much money you've got. Doesn't matter how much political power you've got. The tax man will always beat your ass to the ground. You might win an individual battle. Them motherfuckers, don't forget, they're coming for you.
Yep, and one of the things Chile does, and a lot of Regan Benson and others do, is they just fail to pay and ignore it. Shit doesn't go away just because you've ignored it.
Right. Yeah.
And the
It only
tax
gets
man,
worse.
unlike everybody else, doesn't care if it takes them 20 years to get you.
Yep.
There is only one person, just one, in history who's managed to defeat the IRS.
I want to meet this guy. Get some tips.
You need a shovel. He's dead.
Okay.
L. Ron Hubbard is the only person in history who has defeated the IRS.
Has he formed his own religion and put all of his assets under that religion?
Nope, because he engaged in the largest ever espionage against the United States. The story of how he got his tax-exempt religious status is amazing. This guy created a whole spy network and was breaking into IRS offices, robbing the documents, everything. You think about all the stuff from the ridiculous spy movies? They did it to the IRS for years.
I'll have to read up some more on this. Sounds fun. I mean, to read about.
It is. I mean, Scientology is just a fucking cult and was a way of him keeping his money, but the story of how they got there is fascinating.
Yeah. For
I mean,
the few days I was contracted to work on design a role playing game based on Battlefield Earth. I looked in a little bit into Scientology and realized that the South Park making fun of it was actually them just relaying information as it exists within Scientology.
They downplayed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
I
little wacky.
used to like to watch the TV series Leah Remini did. I know I'm slaughtering the pronunciation of her name, but she's a former Scientologist who escaped, along with some other Scientology escapees. Did a TV series on Scientology and their tactics.
Oh,
Yeah, her they had at one point scheduled to marry Tom Cruise, didn't they?
who was?
Probably.
Well, good night, Virgo. I was about to
They
ask
used
you
to
about
like
the-
to do arranged marriages for their celebrities.
Oh, interesting.
They're not above doing dirty tactics to protect their celebrities.
That I've also heard and read a little bit about. Not a whole lot, but
Well, they tried it with. They've just been exposed on one, haven't they, with the Danny Masterson stuff?
Yeah, that's one of their non-success stories.
yeah, because didn't the people they're trying to target just kind of say, "Oh yeah, well screw you," and put it out there themselves, or something like that? I'm trying to. He was that guy on that '70s show, right?
Yeah.
Masterson. Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
it pissed me off that he did that shit because I enjoyed watching his acting, but
Yeah.
there's some of the Me Too movement stuff that I just look at and like, oh my god, really? But not the shit that Danny was accused of.
Let's see, Scientology documentary TV series, right? Was it a drama or was it documentary?
Oh, documentary.
Yeah.
Okay.
It followed on from the film. I mean, the film was Going Clear, wasn't it?
Yes. Oh, it was on Netflix.
There you
Oh,
go. Scientology:
oh.
The Aftermath. It's still going, I think.
Leah Remini, I think is how her name is pronounced. Or Remini. Leah Remini, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, there's her. There's what was the other guy? Mike Rinder.
Mike Rinder was one of the upper
Oh.
echelons of security for Scientology before he escaped.
Okay. Yeah, her series ran for three seasons from 2016 to 2019. A series featuring stories from former members of the Church of Scientology whose lives have been affected by the church and their allegedly harmful practices. Okay.
I wish they'd stop doing that. There's nothing allegedly harmful about their practices.
Well, it's
Their practices are fucking harmful.
yeah, but it's a legal thing.
Yeah.
You got to say it.
No, you haven't. You look. How are you going to argue that separating someone from their entire family is not harmful? That they did it is alleged, but the practice is not allegedly harmful. It's just bad English.
Well, yeah, one wants to say stay safe from lawyers.
Besides, Scientology can't sue anyone. Literally, you can say anything you like about Scientology right now, and they can't sue your ass.
Oh, why would that be?
Because in order to sue somebody, Miscavige would have to come out of hiding to instigate the process.
Oh,
and he
yeah.
won't do that, so they can't sue anyone, which is why they've not sued anyone in a couple of years. Because he's been hiding. So, Scientologists, fuck you, you bunch of crooks. You're a cult. Get over it.
Oh, now I'm starting to be afraid for my channel. Okay. Actually, no, I've already gone on my rant about the California Franchise Board, so I'm not going to repeat it.
What on
But-
earth is the California Franchise Board?
Oh, that's their name for their state tax authority.
Ah, that's what. Yeah.
Yeah, and my rant is that they have a bad habit of saying, "Oh, your business does this." Well, our charts show that you owe us as much in taxes. If you don't file a tax return with them, whether you have to file or not, they will just calculate the taxes for you. I mean, there are regulations that state under these circumstances you don't have to file a tax return, but if you don't, then they will go ahead and decide what you owe them anyway, which can be a mess if you're not in California and you've shut down your company years ago and you're not even really paying attention to the letters they keep sending until suddenly they're suing you. Yeah. But not personal experience, thank God. My problem was always until I don't know, about God, it's 15, almost 20 years ago now, I was always overpaying my taxes because I didn't bother reading closely enough all the deductions I could take. For example, I never, until I studied some tax information, wrote off my home office or any of the expenses related to it. So I was paying way more on my royalties and other freelance income than I should have been doing. And you can only file amended returns back 3 years, unfortunately. So.
Yeah, that bit always annoyed me because they can come after you for taxes you missed 20 years ago, but you can only go after them for things you overpaid 3 years.
Yep.
That doesn't
I
seem
thought they could
fair.
only come after you for 7 years back.
I don't know. I don't remember.
But I know the numbers aren't the same, and that doesn't seem fair somehow.
No.
Well, let's see. How many have to go back to audit? I think it also depends on whether it's a business return or a personal return. Let's see. Okay, generally they only look at. I just looked up their own rules, and generally they only look at the last 3 years. So, but if they find something, they go back additional years. But usually we don't go back more than the last 6 years. Usually.
Yeah, there's all sorts of words in there that are concerning, like generally, usually.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there actually is a code that states the length of period for collection after assessment of tax liability is 10 years.
After assessment of
But that's
tax
after,
liability.
yeah. So if you haven't filed returns, which means there's been no assessment, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, the little bastards can get you.
Yeah. Can the IRS go back 25 years? There is no statute of limitations if you fail to file a tax return or if they suspect fraud. So, yep, all bets are off if you haven't filed. There is no limit. And yeah, did I just, okay,
I think you're required as a business to keep 7 years of financials.
Yep. 7 years.
However, if you haven't got the records for longer and they decide you fucked up 8 years ago, you've got no evidence.
Yep. That falls under there is no statute of limitations if you fail to file a return or if the IRS suspects you of committing fraud. So, yeah.
So what they will do is say, we suspect that there's fraud, go back and look, and then discover mistakes were made. But of course, because they were looking for the fraud, not these mistakes, it's perfectly okay. They just happened to discover them as a side effect.
Yep. And now that we've guaranteed that I am going to be audited, actually, we've also guaranteed that I just remembered that I need to get with my my tax preparer and finish my tax return. Uh,
Probably a good idea.
yeah, I mean, I have till October, but I should get it taken care of. I filed an extension.
Sooner is always better.
Oh yeah. Well, I always get a refund, especially now that most of my income comes from a real job. I'm no longer self-employed.
Hey, speaking of things you need to check, how close are you on the hours? It's got to be getting close.
Oh, let's see. I think I'm still about 300 away, I would guess. But let me see. Okay, where are you? There you are. Yeah, and of course I was trying to move things, so I wasn't looking like I was looking at the ceiling when I'm looking at the monitor. But let's see here. Let's share the good news with the world. Oh, this reminds me of a fun horror movie. The Ballerina. It's a weird one, but it's fun. YouTube Studio. Earnings. Let's see what they say. Oh, I was close. I now have 2,710 hours.
You're not. If you go back to your dashboard.
Oh, I'm not.
You're actually closer than you think.
Really? Okay.
See right there, channel analytics, watch time hours, 379.8.
That's in the last month.
In the last 28 days. Yeah, if you go into analytics, though, and switch it to lifetime, that's what?
Oh,
how's that gone down?
no, it's gone up. This is now since lifetime it's 2.9K.
Mm-hmm.
And it is 2.3.
Oh yeah, they've
4.
dropped it, haven't they, to 3K, haven't they now?
Yeah.
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 So I'm still used to the old 4K. Yeah, so you're even closer than you thought. But one's always, this is more likely to be nearer your actual time. The other one takes 48 hours to update. This one doesn't.
Because I was going to say, wouldn't this also include shorts? Or is this just
your
video?
shorts count towards your watch time?
They do.
You just don't get very much watch.
Oh, I thought shorts were their own category entirely. I didn't realize that.
No.
Huh. Okay. Wow. So I guess I'll wake up one morning and
the bit that will annoy you is this will show you've reached the goal about 48 hours before you can fill in the paperwork.
Oh my. Well, again, I'm close. That's kind of cool.
Oh, one thing, if you are going to turn on monetization, Steve, a word of advice. Go set up now your AdSense account.
Okay. I had one, and then I got a notice that they were disallowing one of my blogs from AdSense because either I had to take a certain set of posts down or I could not put AdSense ads on the blog. And I went, oh, well, screw you. I'm going to turn off AdSense on my blog.
Oh, you probably still have that account.
Yeah. I haven't looked at it in many years, but because I guess you have to be cleared and stuff with that, so I should set that up. Yeah.
AdSense can take a while to get cleared, depending on how busy they are.
I'm 134 subscribers away from 1,000 now.
Ooh, cool. And you have plenty of watch hours, yeah?
Oh yeah.
The really weird thing is, we're still picking up watch hours.
Well, because all your older content is still available, so people are clicking on that probably.
Yeah, they're watching quite a bit of it.
Yeah.
Which, thank you. But okay. What gets me
Here.
is some of the ones they are watching are old as fuck.
What, like your review of Chili's Wall of History?
Yeah,
We need to get Cap some subscriptions. He has some fun shorts on his channel. People should be seeing those. I don't know how to boost channels though.
I wouldn't have a clue how you do that.
No, you just go to a crossroad in Georgia and hold up a violin and say, "Hey, let's have a contest."
And
Let's see. I was going to actually.
it was a mutually beneficial contest.
Oh yes. Oh no, I have no complaints. Even if one of the it's kind of my boss's boss was taunting me now that my hair has grown back. He would say, well, one of my boss's boss, I guess, that I looked more appropriate with that haircut. Nope, I do not. I said. Okay, well, someone just getting banned from the channel. No, I will not cut my hair for someone else's channel. I've recently been accused of being too nice and too accommodating with certain people we interact with as part of our job at my work. But I'm not that nice or that accommodating. Let's see. I am trying to find that thing where I can give you a few seconds of watch time. If I can just remember where it is. Is this where it is? No. Oh yeah, this is where it is. Okay. But it's gone. Why is it gone? Oh, these are gone because Chili is a dumb pussy. He marked all his videos so you can no longer clip from them. So I did this and I was talking about his tapes, and he made it so you can't. Here, this is the one I was gonna do.
I'm not that smart. This is stuff I learned on the internet. I'm not that smart. This is stuff I learned on the internet. I'm not that smart. This is stuff I learned on the internet.
Okay.
There you go. A few more seconds of watch time for you. Oh look, the Pope has arrived just in time for me to start shutting things down. Hello, Phil.
Which has absolutely nothing to do with him arriving, of course.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. No, none whatsoever.
What's up, Phil?
What's going on?
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Now I need to go because I have a little bit of more. I am this close to having a release ready to go, and so.
But you're also this close to being monetized.
That is true. That's true.
Swings and roundabouts.
Yeah. Let's see. Can I? get this to a place where, yeah, no.
Okay, there are
My-
10 people watching and only 9 people have liked. Who's the arsehole?
Probably me.
Oh yeah, yeah. Please remember to like and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Push the bell and do a little dance. Make a little love. Whatever else you feel inclined to do. Probably not that last bit though.
Or we'll send Pope Phil to visit you.
Yes.
Yeah.
With smite in my heart.
I was going to try to show you guys the cover of the book that's almost done. Just because. Before I sign off, because I was actually laughing to myself at work, and because I was thinking about being monetized, and had to explain myself to my main coworker there, because once you're monetized, you can set up memberships and set up little storefronts and stuff. So I was laughing to myself because, hey, if you join the channel, you get 10% off on all New Low Games products for as long as you're a channel member. Things like that. I think that could be done.
Yeah, it can.
So, yeah, and then still having sales numbered in the dozens of copies. I tell you, dozens of copies. But let me see if I can find that cover, just because. Because I just have to write one more paragraph, and then that book is done, and I can release it. Oh yes, the original graphics are
There you
on
go. You should do
computer.
a role-playing game of being a YouTube creator.
Actually, that could be done fairly simply. Actually,
Yeah. And it would work.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Move this over here. Okay. So yeah, this is the cover. If I can get it.
Influencer, the board game.
Yeah, I'm thinking more. It would be some combination of card game and board game.
Yeah.
But it could definitely be a game. There's no doubt about that.
You need to add a path where you go like a DMA and you totally isolate yourself from everybody because you're such an asshole.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of that this afternoon. I just had YouTube running as static, and it switched on Frauder Troll, and I guess he had done a live stream or something about DMA and some big fallout in the Frauder folk community.
Oh, there's a huge one. And
Yes,
guess what? It's about money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Specifically $32.
Who gets to keep? Well, it's more than that. It's
I know. It
there's
just
the whole thing. It's the bond money,
yeah.
the jail bond money.
The question I kept having is that once you bail out, the money goes back to the person that posted the bail. That is on record of posting it, not necessarily the person that actually did it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, so that's the cover of the new book that's coming out. It's a very silly, it's a collection of some very obscure comics. I guess to call them silly would not be completely accurate, but the guy's superpower is literally to summon a horde of little gnomes that then spy for him or attack villains for him, and it's very odd. As I said, we'll sell dozens of copies. If that.
So basically, he has the power to summon DMA and Chili.
Yes. Yes, he does. And they're actually the servants of some ancient god that he calls upon for reasons. But yeah, this guy only had a total of want to say 7 appearances. And the first 3 stories he's blonde, then suddenly, no, the first 4 stories he's blonde, then suddenly he has black hair. And so we're only doing the first 4 in this particular book. And if we sell 24 copies, maybe we'll collect the other 3. But yeah. And then of course there's role-playing game rules. But that's my plug.
Wait, you could actually sell more copies than the original.
Yeah, possibly. No, this was back in the day where they were printing tens of thousands of even the low-selling titles. Back in the 40s.
Doesn't mean they sold them.
That is correct. That is absolutely correct. Although this particular company, well, again, I can prattle on about this company. They were mostly a packager. The guy had a studio, had artists and writers in it, created all these characters and comics, and then he tried to sell them to other publishers. And had some success with some titles, not so much success with others. And Mr. E was not one of the ones that went over all that big. But yeah, just because it's easier for us to make sure that there's not somebody out there sitting on a trademark or some other obscure claim to the rights, we tend to focus on when we're doing these collections, on the characters that appeared in the corporation's own comics. So there's only like 5 or 7 or 8 installments of them typically. Or then we play with fire, like putting out collections of Blue Beetle comics and The Question and other things that Warner Brothers owns a trademark to, that they could crush us like the bug we are. But so far, they have not. I think it's because we sell dozens of copies. That, and we know we're smart enough to not infringe on actual trademarks and their copyrighted material. We stick to the public domain. But there's always a risk when it comes to publishing things that other people have currently live versions of, even if there's a public domain version. So now that everyone is asleep, we
They're
wrap
not
this up.
asleep.
You're not asleep?
Well, if you wanna boost up your watch hours, run some public domain videos as premieres. Like I was running Three Stooges videos.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
They're public domain, so there's no copyright issues, and it was just a way to be able to, for me, it was a way to watch Three Stooges with a bunch of friends. You chat,
Yeah.
you chat
And
about
of
it.
course, remember, you're not monetized, so you're not making money off it, so it makes it even safer.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, hell, that would also, I mean, I've done that a little bit with little videos that I was thinking about for the blog. But if I stick to because yes, I have a long list of to be watched things I've saved.
Oh yeah, the public domain stuff, even if you're monetized, is fairly safe. I know a few channels that do, like the Mystery Science 2000, which is all public domain.
Wow.
Mostly public domain. You got to be careful. There's a couple of them that aren't.
Yeah. No, I need to go through my list of saved videos and maybe do a watch party or 2 or 3. Yeah, I mean, because I don't know if people, when we have watched little films, I don't know if people have enjoyed that or not. I mean, I have always, but
yeah.
So okay, maybe that. And I've said this before, making a regular feature. Maybe I'll have to because yeah, Hank, you're right. That is those are relatively simple minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't take long to get set up, so it's no real work on your end, and you just got to
Yeah.
be there when you do the premiere so you can interact with people that show up.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually doing it as premieres, that is a part I had not thought about. So all right, food for thought. And I think on that note, we're going to call it a night. Thank you, Pope Phil, for coming here at the very end.
You're welcome.
Could have turned up on time, but hey.
Yeah, I could have.
He sat in his easy chair and slept probably, but
Yeah, I did.
yeah, figured. Shows what we rate. You hate premieres. Liz just hates premieres, watching them later. Halo Speed, thanks for coming by. We appreciate it. And good night, Carrie. Have an extra portion of dinner for me, please. And on that note, we're going to pack this in. Thank you, Hank. Thank you, Dan. When are you guys broadcasting tomorrow? Or tonight? Today, I guess.
It's gonna be a little bit later than normal because our guest is off of your end of the coast. He's Pacific, so it'll be 8:30 Eastern. So 5:30 Pacific.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I have to try not to get bothered by people and watch it. But in the meantime, good luck to everybody, and I will talk to everybody later. Thanks again, Dan, Hank, Phil. I appreciate it. And all you guys in the side chat, I appreciate you guys, even more. So good night. Good night, everybody.
Good night, all.
Good night. Thanks for having me up.
Thanks for coming.